Fox Valley museums are searching for money to stay afloat.
The Hearthstone and the Outagamie County Historical Society lost some major donors since the recession. Fox 11's Ryan Dietz has more on how they're working to keep the doors open.
The flag outside the historic Hearthstone house shows it's open, but often the mansion is an afterthought to those driving by. Museums, like many nonprofit organizations, are struggling financially. Money is tight, and often they work in a deficit.
We're struggling. We are at a point where we constantly second guess every purchase that we're going to make.
Just down the road from the Hearthstone is the History Museum at the castle. While they're seeing more visitors, they're seeing fewer dollars from corporate donations.
Because not only were they unable to justify large gifts to the community when they were laying off people, but because of the layoffs and the economy, the basic human needs in this community increased exponentially.
Some say they would rather give to organizations that focus on basic needs, like a warming shelter or food bank. But Julia Stringfellow, an archivist at Lawrence University, doesn't want to see the historic museums lose programming, or worse, close.
Well, I think that if Hearthstone in particular and other museums were to close, we would lose that history. We would lose that record of Appleton.
It could happen in Kaukauna. One place that may have to close is the Grigno Mansion, which is run by the Outagamie County Historical Society, the same group that operates the History Museum. It's already scaled back on its hours, and it may have to be given away to the Kaukauna Historical Society. That's if it chooses to accept it. Otherwise, it will sit empty. But Bergen says at least the History Museum will keep its doors open.
We are entirely sustainable. We will not go away because of our endowments. They are ensuring that we will be here forever.
And as long as the museums are open, the preservation of Appleton history remains intact. In Appleton.
The Outagamie County Historical Society also says it lost important tax funds from both the county and the state since the recession. It hopes corporate donations will begin to trickle back in.